Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, and it is Sunday. Don't have much to say there. You know, the first things I do, I go over to the YouTube, I hit the like button. I'm going to share it over on Twix first so that everyone knows that we are live. Um, so we'll post this here like so. We'll check over on the Twitch channel. Let's go over here to my channel and let's watch it here. So we are live over here. Everything looks good. Let me go over to here and make this emote only off so that people can type messages if they show up over here. And I think we are good. We are looking good. Um, I all of a sudden my brain stopped. Oh, now it's time to say hello to everyone in the chat. We have Dadman Walking here. Hello. Hello to you and thank you. I will. We have Siribot and Stream Elements over on the Twitch side, helping me keep everything safe over there. We have Sci-Fi Mommy saying have a happy and blessed Sunday to everyone. Thank you so much for that. And Dema says, "Hi, thought you were on the road, and Sci-Fi is on a subway now. Very fun. I have only ridden subways in England. Um, so, uh, yeah, they weren't bad in England. Um, I have not driven them any in the States, so I do not know. Well, you stay safe on your journeys, and uh, yeah, it's Sunday. My brain, I think, is checked out today. They're clean in DC. Um, well, that's good. They weren't bad in England. Um, it's interesting. It was interesting trying to figure them out. I actually have a when I was there, oh my gosh, 40 years ago, they had commissioned a subway art, and where the subway stopped, the art kind of reflected it. And over there, they're called they had called them tubes. Well, they had one for the arts, and they used paint, and they drew all the subway lines because they're colored. I love the subway map in England. It's just so cool looking. I could just get that blown up big and post it. Have it on the wall. But they had this art, and it was tape by tube, and they had the paint made the map of the different subways routes. That's the word I was looking for, routes. And it was really, really cool. And I was going to buy one, um, and they were kind of expensive. So I was bad. I was bad back then. I was in a tube station, and nobody was there. It was empty as empty could be. And there was one of these posters on the wall, and it had been like plastered over and plastered. It had poster upon poster upon poster upon it, and this was the last one that was put up, and so it was loose off the wall, and it was fairly big. It's like, oh my goodness, like a 3 by 4, 3 by 4 foot poster. So it's fairly big. And as I was walking out of the thing, I just reached up and grabbed a corner of it to see if I just as a joke to see if it would come off. And I pulled it and the whole thing came off like really easy. So I just kept walking and rolled it up and walked out of the, the station. So I truly have an authentic subway art that I got from the subway. Um, so that was kind of cool, and it's actually hanging in our bathroom because our bathroom is kind of international themed. I've got found some um, kind of tchotchke things to put on the walls, like the Eiffel Tower, some a cup that had Buckingham Palace on it. Um, the Tower Bridge, our shower curtains have like newspapers from all over the world on it. So a very international kind of flair thing there. Um, and so the poster fits perfectly, perfectly in there. Um, so yeah, yes, I think the subways do make it easy to get around places. Um, and yeah, the Capitol is not difficult to get around. Um, I remember being there um, years and years ago. So, yes, well, it is about 7 minutes past the hour, 10:07 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start our show because I have a 2 o'clock build stream today, and I want to get prepared for that. So, we are going to go ahead and start. We have Sci-Fi Mom be watching over here. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Um, Dadman also. I appreciate Dadman. And me. So there's 3 people over here watching. Yes, you're in my time zone. Isn't that weird? It is actually 10:06 where you're at. And Damon said, "That's good to hear. Maybe I'll get to the missus to see the cherry blossoms one day. You're welcome to the you are welcome to the right time zone, and 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 it's not as cold either." Oh goodness, we had like a little heat wave. It was a little crazy here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with our birthdays. Yes, you're going to be leaving it and going back to all that cold and strange times and things. So here we go. It's our birthdays today. So what birthdays do we have today? Our first one is Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks died at 92 years old. She was a civil rights activist who became known as the First Lady of Civil Rights after she was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on the bus in 1955. This act instigated the legendary Montgomery bus boycott, which helped end racial segregation on public transit across the country. Oh, yeah, I know it's cold in Washington. I know it's cold. That's why I say, at least, I was gonna say, well, at least you got better temperatures, but not when you go up there. But down here, we had like a little warm spell. Yes, and at least you get your hour back, unlike when we come back here. Yeah, you gain an hour. Yeah, you gain an hour. So Rosa Parks, 92 years old today. Our next birthday is Alice Cooper. He was a shock rock singer and performer who released the hit School's Out in 18. He gained fame for the album Billion Dollar Babies in 73. His stage show features numerous props and stage illusions. It includes pyrotechnics, guillotines, electric chairs, fake blood, reptiles, baby dolls, and dueling swords. He has drawn his inspiration from horror films, vaudeville, and garage rock to pioneer a macabre and theatrical brand of rock designed to shock the audiences. He is inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011. What I think is so funny is that Alice Cooper is an avid, avid golfer. And to see him, I mean, you see him in his persona on, stage and all this, and he's, quite intimidating. And then you see him on the golf course in, like, pastel blue pants and a polo shirt, and you're just like, "This is wrong." It just looks so wrong. But, yes, Alice Cooper, 76 years old today. We have a sports person now here for Dad Man. It is a boxer, Oscar De La Hoya. Uh, he was born in '73, so I don't know how old that makes him. I forgot to write it down. Let's see. Uh, no, he wasn't. So if 77 is 47, 73 would be 44. 44 years old? Wow. Let me write that down so I don't have to do the math again. It hurts my head. Math on a Sunday morning is too early. It hurts my head. He's a American boxing promoter and a former professional boxer. He competed from 92 to 2008. He has won 11 world titles in 6 weight classes. He's nicknamed the Golden Boy of Boxing. Uh, the media named that when he represented the United States in the '92 Summer Olympics, where he won a gold medal in the lightweight division. And in '92, he had shortly graduated from high school. So he was a teenager. He announced he announced his retirement from as a fighter in 2009, following a professional career spanning 16 years. He defeated 17 world champions over the course of No, he was born in '73. So he would be 79. He's wait, 70 oh, wait, I need to add 3 years to it. 73, 74, 75, 76. So he'd be 51? He'd be I'm sorry, I see, I told you, don't do math this early. Thank you, Dad, man. He's doing math while driving. He's doing math while driving and is better than me. I did it backwards. He's 51. That makes so much more sense. I was thinking, wow, he was awful young to accomplish all this. 51 years old is Oscar De La Hoya today. Sorry, dude, I was taking 6 giving you 6 more years. Um, or maybe you're welcome. Um, he defeated 17 world champions over the course of his career. His boxing record was 45 fights. He had 39 wins, 30 of them were KOs, and 6 losses. In 2002, he founded Golden Boy Promotions, a combat sports promotional firm that owned a 25% stake in the Houston Dynamo. He was the first American of Mexican descent to own a national boxing promotion firm and one of the few boxers to take on promotional responsibilities while still active. And in 2018, he began promoting mixed martial arts matches. Oscar De La Hoya, 51 years old today. Oh, well, you're in a drive-in line. Okay. So he was doing math in a drive-in line, not in not while driving. Okay. Our next person today is Gavin DeGraw. Gavin DeGraw is 47 years old. He is an American singer-songwriter. He rose to fame with this song, I Don't Want to Be, from his debut album Chariot in 2003. The song became the main theme song for the drama series One Tree Hill. Um, Another notable single from his track, the debut album, was "Follow Through." Gavin DeGraw, 47 years old. And Janet Waldo, 97 years old. American radio and voice actress. She voiced Judy Jetson in various Hanna-Barbera media, Penelope Pitstop, Princess from the Battle of the Planets or Gotcha Man, and Josie and Josie and the Pussycats. She also voiced characters in um, the, the Adam Ant Secret Squirrel Show, the Scooby Doo, Where Are You, and the Smurfs. Not That's just a few. She has done so much stuff. On radio, she was the title character in Meet Corliss Archer, and she played several characters on on the radio show Adventures in Odyssey that was produced by Focus on the Family Broadcasting. There was a little controversy at one point where she was voicing Judy Jetson um, for a show, and they replaced her with Tiffany, and there was a lot of outrage over that. And while they were um, doing the audio, the director kept telling Tiffany to sound more like Janet Waldo. That show did not do well, um, and most of the blame was on the acting of the voice actor Tiffany, or the actor Tiffany, and the joke is that they put Tiffany in because she was very popular and would get people coming in, and they say, uh, who do you remember now? Do you remember Tiffany or do you remember Janet Waldo as the voice of Judy? You remember Janet Waldo. So it was kind of ironic that they replaced such an iconic voice. But yep, sometimes, as we well know, Hollywood does stupid things. Janet Waldo passed away at 97 years old in 2016. And we have Admiral Teague here. Hello to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. And we have Masters Maniac Mexico. Good morning to you. Um, it is 18 minutes past the hour, 10:18 in my neck of the woods. Um, the East Coast of the United States, and I welcome you all. I remember Tiffany as Judy Jetson. Yeah, they said the failure of the movie was mainly because it was not that good. Her acting was not that good. But yes, Janet Waldo and David Peoples. He is 84 years old today. He's an American screenwriter. He wrote Blade Runner, Unforgiven, 12 Monkeys, Soldier Hero, Lady Hawk, just to name a few. A couple good movies in there. Yep. And we have Jerry Mendoza. Hello. Good morning. How are you today? So glad to see you. We are in the birthday phase of our show where we just talk about some sharing people's birthdays today and what they've done. Hopefully, I've done a good mixture of them that someone will be interested in somebody. So, yes. Um, so here we go with our next person. Our next person is Edward Kitsis. He's an American screenwriter and television producer, best known for his work with his writing partner Adam Horowitz on the popular ABC dramas Lost and Once Upon a Time. He also wrote Tron Legacy, the sequel to the Tron film, also with Adam Horowitz. Oh, I'm sorry you have a stuffy head this morning. The Jetsons movie was not that good. While the fact she hasn't done it again does expose Tiffany as bad, that movie was a mess. Yes, I think it just was, just so much stuff going on. I don't know which one you're saying is a loser. This one or this one? Which one is the loser? We must be specific. Um, so, okay, he is the loser. I despise Lost, where this big show everyone thought was so great in reruns. This Kitsis guy is a loser and a jerk. Um, I enjoyed Lost until they started being stupid, and it got just I got disappointed in it. So, but yes. Okay, Sci-Fi Mommy, be safe, have fun. And our next person. Okay, okay. Okay, now I'm awake and angry. J.J. Abrams and his henchmen ruined my day every time they destroyed Star Trek. I'm sorry. And Jerry Mendoza, Jinkies. Yes, I'll take it on. There. Our next person is Pamela Furden. She's an American animal rights activist and a former actress. She is known for the voice of Lucy Van Pelt in three-part Peanuts cartoons. It was a short Summer Charlie Brown, A Boy Named Charlie Brown, and Play It Again Charlie Brown. She was the voice of Sally, the little girl in the 1971 animated TV special Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. She was in Star Trek, the 1968, as one of a group of orphan children led by an alien with sinister motives in the episode, And the Children Shall Lead. So Pamela for I always liked Tiffany and been a fan, but I was pissed when they put her in the role of Judy in place of Janet Waldo. Yeah, because there was no need to. They did it purely, um, purely because they thought that she would bring people in. But what I read was that by the time the movie came out, her popularity was kind of going down the on the little downside there, and they didn't bring the people in she wanted, including that it just was a bad movie to begin with. Um, and they upset a lot of fans when they did that. The way they did Janet Waldo was not right. Yes, and she yanks the football away. She actually was reading that she did not really want to be in acting. Her mom kind of pushed her into it, and she did not. She left acting and became a nurse and a um, very into the animal rights uh, movement. How old was Janet? And not you making me do math. Okay, she was born in 1919. So how old would that make her? Somebody do the math. 1991 minus 1919. I grab a piece of it. I can't do math in my head. It's too early in the morning. She was 62. She was 62. No, 90. Oh wait, yeah, 72. Hey, do you know what? I've heard yeah, but you don't see her face. She was 72, so, but yeah, but you can still do, it's a voice, you're not looking at her. Um, 'Cause, we have, grown adults playing babies. You could say they're too old for that. Um, so yes, and voice actors, usually, keep very, very care of their voice and their vocal cords and stuff like that. Um, so, yes. Oh, thank you for the drink. Hubby just came in with a drink. Yay, I'm so thirsty. So, yes. Oh, and by the way, we're not talking about Pamela Ferdin. We're talking about Janet Waldo. That's what all this conversation was about. Admiral Teague is still fuming about um, there was some other lost stuff here. Okay, I will agree with like the robot writers. I don't know. I guess maybe I just don't expect much from television. I didn't think it was that horrible. At the end, I got disappointed, but at the beginning, I didn't think it was too horrible. Um, but yes, let's go to. Yes, I did not like. I agree. I did not like the end of Lost. I thought it sucked. I thought the way they ended the show sucked. I agree. Let's see. You're still fuming over J.J. Abrams. Excuse me while I break a dish. Janet Waldo has two first names, but she seems okay. Okay. Oh gosh, Kegel, there is no flow in these shows. We just kind of go along with stuff and yeah, there is no flow to this show. Lost was the perfect title to describe the show. The entire story was lost. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, goodness. We're on to and the children shall lead is the only episode of the original series with no redeeming characteristics at all. But hey, it's Shakespeare compared to New Trek. I just wish you would just give us your opinion, Teague. I just worry that you keep your feelings inside. Our next person is Kevin Wasserman. He is better known as Noodles. He's an American musician who serves as the lead guitarist and backing vocalist for The Offspring. He earned the nickname Noodle for his frequent noodling or improvising on the guitar. Their song "You're Gonna Go Far, Kid" has earned over 700 million streams on Spotify. He released his 10th album with the band in 2021 titled "Let the Bad Times Roll." And it's said that the reason he was in The Offspring was because he was old enough to buy alcohol for everybody. Kevin Wasserman, 61 years old today. And we have Kimberly Wyatt, 42 years old, an American singer, dancer, actress, and television personality. She is a former member of the pop girl group and dance ensemble The Pussycat Dolls and the pop duo Her Majesty and the Wolves. Uh, She was in the American comedy Poor Paul and the musical drama series Almost Never. And she served as judges on many dance competitions, and she was a contestant on some British reality shows. Kimberly Wyatt, 42 years old today. And we have Hedda Balking01. Hello, hello to you. Good morning. We have the Twitch side over here. Yes, and we have the YouTube side. Hello. And Admiral Teague, J.J. Abrams shows you total nonsense while he flashbangs your mind with a glimpse of Tom Cruise's look-alike cousin so you don't register how stupid what you see is. Okay. And we'll go back to here because we have an Offspring's comment. The Offspring's first 5 albums were great. I'm not as big a fan of what came after. I sometimes think that it's better to quit while you're ahead. Our next person is Charles Lindbergh. He's a famous aviator and inventor who made his first solo airplane flight across the Atlantic in 1927. The historic flight began in Long Island and ended in Paris. He received a Medal of Honor for this flight across the Atlantic Ocean. He was a Time magazine's first person of the year. And he was another big thing that he was known for was that his son was kidnapped and murdered in what was considered the crime of the century. Charles Lindbergh died at 72 years old. Wow. Later today on my show, we will eviscerate J.J. Abrams by playing his TED Talk. Now I feel like there was gasoline in my coffee. And Damon says, well, sorry for the J.J. flashback, but that's why I have so many birthdays and things that I can find positive and good memories. Let's replace those bad memories with good ones, hopefully. Our next person is John Shuck, American film, stage, and television actor. He is best known for his role as Sergeant Charles Enright in the 1970s crime drama Macmillan and Wife. He also played Herman Munster in the late 1980s and early 90s sitcom The Munsters Today. He played the role that was originated by Fred Gwynne. He's also known for his work on Star Trek. He often played Klingon characters as well as a recurring role as Dral on Babylon 5 and Chief Detective Muldoon in Law and Order. Now, let's see, let's go back to Charles Lindbergh. I went to UCLA, University of Charles Lindbergh Avenue. It's on the spot where he took off to France. How cool! And Lindbergh was also a founding member of the American First Party in 1930s. And yes, that is very cool. Oh, I am really grateful that it's Kit's guy's birthday. Now I not only have a plan for my show later, I'm deeply inspired. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. If I can do nothing else but inspire you. Oh. Charles Lindbergh had a few opinions, didn't look so good after World War II started. So if you look back at what we have, Like I say, I try to get some things here. I got some sports in here for Dad Man. I tried to find voice actors, so I got some good voice actors today. I tried to do some kind of sci-fi or horror. We've got that with um, Blade Runner, um, screenwriter, David Peoples, and let's see, do we have any other ones here? Alice Cooper. He actually was in some horror films himself. So we did pretty good there. So we are slowly getting filling our list up. We have a Star Trek with John Shuck. So very good. 84 years old today he is, by the way. Our next person is Louis Tan, an English actor and martial artist. On television, he was in Netflix's Iron Fist, Wu Assassins, and Shadow and Bone. And he was also in AMC's Into the Badlands. His film roles include Shatterstar in Deadpool 2 and Cole Young in Mortal Kombat. As a stuntman, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, and Olympus Has Fallen. And we have Mr. Angel here this morning. Hello. Good morning to you, or good after. I don't know what it is over in England. Hello to you. Hello, hello. So glad that you are here today. We are working on our birthdays, and Louis Tan, 37 years old today. Our next person is George A. Romero, died at 77 years old, director of the iconic horror film Night of the Living Dead, and many other horror films that include Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, and Creepshow. He was nicknamed the Godfather of all zombies for his many zombie movies. He also created and executive produced the television series um, Tales from the Dark Side from 83 to 88. Oh, and there's absolutely no need to apologize. Life happens. Life takes precedence over watching streams, and sometimes, it is what it is. So no apologies needed. Ah, so Lindy's opinions were so bad they didn't celebrate him at all from 1941 to 55, and they had to have a real war hero like Jimmy Stewart play him to clean him off. Sometimes that happens. Yep, absolutely. Our next person is Betty Friedman. She is the author of the groundbreaking 1963 work, The Feminine Mystique, leading figure in the 20th century American feminism. Second wave, she established the National Organization for Women and served as the group's first president. She was a strong supporter of the proposed Equal Rights Amendment to the Constitution. Uh, she passed away at 85 years old. Betty Friedman. And our next person is Conrad Bain. He passed away at 89 years old, a Canadian American a Canadian American comedian and actor. He actually appeared in the cult supernatural soap opera Dark Shadows. He played, I think, a stable keeper or something, and he was killed by one of the vampires. And he's also best known for his roles as Maud and exactly Mr. Drummond, Mr. D, uh, on Different Strokes. What are you talking about, Mr. D? Exactly. So, Conrad Bain passed away at 89 years old. And we have Jim O'Heir, an American actor comedian. Best known for portraying Jerry Gergich on the NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation. He appeared in several films and made guest appearances on such shows as Friends, Boston Legal, Malcolm in the Middle, Star Trek Voyager, Third Rock from the Sun, ER, Parenthood, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Better Call Saul. What you talking about? What you talking about? And now we have our scientist, Clyde Tombaugh. He died at 90 years old. He made detailed drawings of Jupiter and Mars with the use of his homemade telescopes. And because of that, he got a job offer from Lowell Observatory. He was the astronomer who discovered Pluto, which is no longer considered a planet, and he discovered nearly 800 asteroids as well as numerous stars and galaxy clusters. He was one of the first scientists to call for a serious scientific research of unidentified flying objects or UFOs. Extra credit. Okay. Who can name the goldfish from Different Strokes? Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman can name the name of the goldfish. Very good. Um, Abraham. I helped create the LOL Discord. Gary Coleman appeared in 2 episodes of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century in the first season. Yes, that is right. And if you guys want to learn more about Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, Dadman on Fridays at 9 p.m., I believe it is, they do a show, him with Miss Daisy, J.T. Kirk, and Hungry Boy. Review the 2 episodes every week of Buck Rogers on the 25th Century. Very interesting. They have a good time. It's kind of neat because they have someone who's never watched them, someone who's a very um, big in sci-fi and a female view because that is a lot of times you don't get women to be able to that can give their perspective of things. So it's very nice. It's a very nice show. Um, And we have Happy Sunday from Subi720. Thank you very much. Um, so yes. Tombaugh saw all those asteroids but couldn't speak up about the aliens who routinely land in Grover's Mill, New Jersey. Part of the conspiracy. Yes, it is a conspiracy. A conspiracy. So it is 44 minutes past the hour, 10:44 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We have 9 people watching. We have 7 people on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side. I apologize for that. With 7 people liking it. Thank you very much. And we have 2 people over on the Twitch side. I appreciate it very much, you being over there. We are now going to go into our memes. I do have a show at 2 o'clock today. I will be building another bear that is peeing in a urinal. This one's name is Tinkles. We built, give me a second here and I'll show you. Make sure there's nothing there. Okay. Here we go. Let me see if we can show it. We built, this is Wizzy. At his stream a little while ago. And now today, here is Tinkles in the bags. and we are going to build him at 2 o'clock. So hope to see you guys there for that. It is now time for memes. So let's look and see what memes we have today. And here is the first one. I think we finally hit that annoying part of the year where it's sweater weather in the morning, but come midday, if you wear a sweater, you die of a heat stroke. Yes, that is one thing I hate about where we live. It can be freezing in the morning, and you have a jacket or a sweater on, and then by noon, you are dying. Does this new bear have better aim than that last guy? I don't know. It depends on how I make it. Antique is really glad that the show Lost came up. My anger has made me stronger. It gives me focus. My journey to the dark side is now complete. Do bears roar like a lion? I don't know. I do have him. He is breaking this bear is breaking the men's bathroom rule. If you look, he is actually looking to the side instead of looking forward. I just that's how they have it on the stream. I normally turn his head so he's looking forward, so I don't offend any of the men out there with bathroom etiquette, but it didn't make a good picture. So I wanted to make sure that you could see his cute little face. But he will be facing the front of the urinal when we do our little scene. Um, it's cold outside. Keep your wieners covered. I have I have actually seen um, where you can knit little covers for men to keep it warm. I think that's funny. But yes, remember to keep your wieners covered. It is cold out there. Yes, that bear is looking for trouble. I agree. I only had him look to take the picture. He will be facing front when the next show starts because that's how they should be. So here he is facing front. There, I'll show you that I actually did it the proper way this time. So there he is facing the front way so that he is not going to get beat up. So there we go. Hey girl, feel my sweater. Know what it's made of? Boyfriend material. Oh, what a what a horrible pickup line. What a horrible pickup line. Yes, that is a yes. Yes, West Kegel, I feel the same way. And that is a rookie pickup line. Oh crap, now I'm afraid of what today's theme is, LOL. It should be fairly obvious. How not to wear a Disney sweater. I think they did that on purpose. I bet you that woman has a sense of humor and did that on purpose. But I love it. So someone has something about the wiener dog. So let's go back. We can go back and look. It's a cute little argyle sweater. And yes, oh, Mickey, what are you doing there? Because if you look, what is the funniest part? It's not necessarily the hands, but if you look at it, it looks like his head is in her bottom. It's just so wrong on so many, many, many levels. And yes, the sweater is about as accurate as can be for Disney today. It's Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, I figured this would garner some comments. Oh, goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And laughter and laughter. Yes, the more I look at it, I didn't even realize part of it until I just was really focusing on the hands. But then looking at it, it just looks even worse. Oh my gosh, it's just so funny. Oh. It's if 80s movies have taught me anything, is that anyone with a sweater tied around their neck is a dick. Absolutely true. And that still holds true today. So, so true. I have seen a few people with sweaters around their necks, and they are total jerks. Oh, I've succeeded in distracting you from the bills. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't remember if this is the last one or not. Let me see. Oh, no. Here's my last one. Okay. Uh, whoops. Tie sweater around neck to lean into. So the cop says, pull over. And I say, no, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. I love how many different memes they use for this little kid. Gently and softly push his sweater under bench. You didn't see anything. Yes. Yes. Oh, goodness. Well, those are our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. They kind of made me giggle a little bit. Yes, that guy was on Happy Days and Married with Children. Yes, he was. And he is a meme. I wonder if he's happy about being a meme. I don't know. I don't know if I would like to be a meme. Depends on the meme. Well, now it is time for our celebrations. It is 54 minutes past the hour, 10:54 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We have 7 people watching. We have 5 people on the um, YouTube side and 2 people on the Twitch side. Thank you guys very much for that. Now this Now that speaking of JJ has turned your irises yellow, I suppose I need to wear sunglasses. Well, at least I have cool ones. Well, that's good. And yes, Dadman, you are a walking meme. You might as well just roll with it if you're a meme. You can't do much about it anyway. Yes, you are correct. Just have fun with it. I agree totally. So now it is time for our celebrations. Now, I do have a celebration video that someone made, but I'm working on putting some audio to it. And then when we get all that done, then I'm going to um, share it. We will debut it, as you might say, and I will thank the person publicly for it. I have thanked them privately already, but I will give them public acknowledgement at that time. But we don't have it. I'm still working on it. I'm getting the fireworks effects I'm going to put into it and stuff like that. So it's going to be really cool. But as I said, every time I do this, I envision here a video that goes, "Celebrations," psh, 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 with fireworks everywhere. And so that's what, I'm working on, and I think it'll be really, really cool when we get it done. So today we are going to, start with our celebrations, and our first one is let's get our there we go, is National Homemade Soup Day. There's nothing like a bowl of homemade soup on a cold winter's day. If you don't know how to make homemade soup, find an easy beginner-friendly recipe on the internet and impress your family and friends with a wonderful pot of homemade soup. So, National Homemade Soup Day. And soup is so easy to make. Basically, if you have some kind of chicken stock, beef stock, whatever stock, you put that in, you can throw in whatever vegetables you have. My mom always used to make, like, I call it refrigerator soup. Any vegetables that needed to be used, potatoes, if you had rice, you threw rice in, just whatever, um, and, let it simmer and cook, season it a little bit, and you have just some delicious soup. It doesn't have to be fancy, fancy. You could even take and get some frozen vegetables and some broth and put that in and season it up. If you want to put in some meat, you can. But oh, I'm going to make me some soup today. I think that's what I'm going to do. And yes, the dad man meme from Fortnite, damn it, Mark, makes me laugh every single time. Yes, it is it's so funny because he got that jump scare was good. Let's see. We have some uh, soup memes. Little soup have a little soupy thing. What? Oh, I can't remember what these emotes. Thank you. Soup emotes there. No, watching Disney Plus does not satisfy National Homemade Soup Day. You must make some soup. Oh yes, the Mrs. one. Where are they? Oh, right there. That one was funny too. That one was funny also. Our next day is National Create a Vacuum Day. Yes, this is a day. Why I don't know, but yes, create a vacuum. Vacuums are spaces that are void of matter. Today we are challenged to create one. A simple vacuum is created by sealing the open end of a syringe and pulling back on the plunger, and you have a vacuum. Another fun vacuum is if you have a vacuum seal machine, You take put a marshmallow or a peep especially is really good in a mason jar. You can get an attachment to vacuum seal it. You put a lid on and you suck out the air and to see what the marshmallow does. It most people think it would do nothing, but it expands and it grows into the space of the jar or container it has, and it's really fun to watch a peep bunny expand when you vacuum seal it. Um, but yes, Creative Vacuum Day, and we have Phil Tim and T here. Hello, good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here. Disney Plus might count as a vacuum. I would agree with that. There not much redeeming on there, but yes. So our next one is National Thank a Mail Carrier Day. Oh, let's go back to this. National Create a Vacuum Day has been the cause of many vacuum cleaner accidents. The Works organization of EMTs would like to see this day changed. Oh, yes. Oh. National Thank a Work on that note, yes, vacuum sucks. Oh, you're a former mail carrier. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So today is a Thank a Mail Carrier Day. Uh, thank the men and women who make sure we get our deliveries in a timely manner. Nowadays, it's not just mail carriers. We have the UPS, FedEx, Amazon delivery people. All those people help us get our packages and mail in timely manners, and so we thank them very much. It used to be National Thank a Mailman Day, but they had to change it to mail carrier to make it gender neutral, I guess. So, yes, thank you today. And Dadman, just stop. Why would MTs be concerned just asking for a friend? Oh, yes. As as Bart Simpson said, the female letter carrier is the female man. The male, the male, the male female care. I don't know how you can say that. Yes. So National Thank a Mail Carrier Day. And we also have World Cancer Day. And I got this from daysoftheyear.com. It is hard to find a person in society today who has not been touched by cancer in some way, either directly or indirectly. World Cancer Day hopes to honor those who are fighting and those who have been lost to this dreadful disease. This unique day of remembrance and determination aims to help people understand more about cancer and inspire them to take action so that hopefully one day there will be many in society who are not touched by this disease. Yep, no mail on Sundays. We get Amazon. We get Amazon on Sundays. Amazon is all the time. Sometimes to the detriment. They want you to thank them on the day you don't see them. They're telling you to be prepared. So tomorrow maybe you can make them a card and give it to them and say thank you, mailman. Yes. And here is where our memes came from. It is National Sweater Day. On a cold day, what can be better than snuggling into your warmest sweater? Well, snuggling into a sweater what could be better than snuggling into your warmest sweater? It's snuggling into your partner's sweaters. I don't know what it is, but um, we don't wear a lot of sweaters here, but we have jackets and things. And I don't know why I sometimes like wearing my husband's jacket. I don't understand why, but I do. I don't know. It just feels good. So this holiday is more than just about wearing sweaters. Encourages everyone to bundle up and get warm in your sweater so that you can turn down your thermostat and help um, help keep the drain of energy down. Because sometimes when it gets really cold, people turn their heat up very high, and it puts a drain on the resources, and sometimes causes brownouts and things like that. So bundle up a little bit, turn your thermostat a little bit, give the electrical um, system a break um, during this time of year. I am getting mixed messages about sweaters in this stream. Yes, I do that sometimes. Yes, looking for sweater memes, it was really hard because most of them were about ugly sweaters, and Christmas and the ugly sweaters. Um, so yes. Good idea. Give the letter carrier another card to carry. I thought they were called postal workers. I think this um, well, postal workers aren't just the people that deliver the mail. Postal workers are people that can be at the post office, sorting the mail and all that stuff. And uh, mail carriers or are specifically those that deliver the mail. I always thought it was horrible when they have a thing here where once a year they collect canned goods for a food shelter, a food pantry or whatever. And I always thought, well, they have to carry their bags, and then they have to have these big bags full of canned goods that they have to carry around till they get back to their car. So, yes. We didn't turn up our thermostat, but we didn't turn up last month, but still went up. Got really cold though. Um, yeah, yes, it did get cold last month. I hate yes, those ugly sweaters from Christmas. Some of them are really bad, but they've made such a thing about it now that it used to be fun because they were unintentionally ugly. Now they make them ugly on purpose, so it's not as fun. And West Keiko doesn't turn on the heat unless it's in the single digits. I sometimes get cold and I ask them just to put a little heat to take the chill off. We live in a cinder block house with cement floors. Um, that the cold just sometimes settles in here. Yeah, the food drive, but it was a bitch to deal with. It was worth it, absolutely. Um, almost like they would need someone just to, you know, somehow drive by and just pick up the food. But yeah. Our next one is National Stuffed Mushrooms Day. Um, if you've ever had a stuffed mushroom, man, you know how good they are with the cheese and a little bit of garlic, maybe parsley, some breadcrumbs, and oh, baked in the oven so they're nice bubbly and mm. So today is National Stuffed Mushroom Day, a day to indulge in this delightful bite-sized delicacy. Like I said, the traditional fillings are like cheese and topped with breadcrumbs, but you can use any fillings you desire to enjoy this wonderful day. Mm. Oh, I might have to go buy some stuffed mushrooms and eat them while I enjoy my homemade soup. Mm. Buy some mushrooms and stuff them. If you live in an area that's mostly hot, it gets much colder at the same temp. It's freezing at 65 degrees in Florida because most homes want to shed heat. Um, a lot of the homes are not cinder block homes, and I think the cinder block and plus the lack of insulation, because this house is really, really old, and I don't think insulation was ever put in, makes it chilly. And I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. I will admit I am a wimp. You live in Maine, and it's constantly cold. And Kegel enjoys stuffing mushrooms. I just won't tell you where I stuff it, and we thank you for that. Um, West Kegel, yes, turned at 62 at night. We tried, but got to get a shower in the morning. Sorry, that might have been a bit too far. If it's too far, I just won't say it. I just won't say it. Um, and take feels the pain about the cold. And yes, true, a shower in the cold is rough. It is. And as I said, I'm just a wimp. I am a wimp, and I admit it. Next, it's Dump Your Significant Jerk Day. And this is from daysoftheyear.com. Breaking free from negativity and toxic relationships means rediscovering your happiness and embracing a brighter future. Have you found yourself at home? Wonder exactly what's going on and why that jerk you're dating hasn't shown up when he said they would? Ever walked downstairs and found that their promise to do the dishes has again been broken and now they're out on the town? Do you dread introducing your partner to your friends, knowing that they're just going to say something awful and have people wondering why you're with them? Well, why are you with them? Dump your significant jerk day is an excuse you need to free yourself from that jerk. Oh. Antique says, "Where I live, there's a 100-degree variance in temperature between seasons. I don't know how this town mostly stays in one piece." Yes, I agree. I agree. Our variants are not that bad. It usually, guess, probably, I don't know, I mean, we do have cold days, but usually, Dad man, help me out here. Temperature, average temperature in winter. We've had some kind of warm winters with days of cold, but generally cold. Uh, what the is that a celebration day? Yes, and remember we also have National Oxygen Day. We found that one out when you asked about it. So, yes, they have celebrations for everything. I don't have a girl, so I can't celebrate that. Yes, the variances are very hard in temperature. So going from dumping your significant jerk to Medjool Date Day. I'm probably saying that wrong. These dates are originally from the Middle East. They were introduced in the United States in the 20s. Not many people were familiar with the fruit at the time, but as time passed, people came to recognize how good dates are. Today, dates are eaten by people of all ages because they taste delicious and are one of the healthiest snacks. Oh, so you can't celebrate. I got you. National Oxygen Day was breathtaking. Cold for us is, well, average we'll say an average of 40, since 30s are low and 50s are high. So an average of 40, but in our summer, we only get up we don't usually get like hundreds and tens and things like that. Maybe 100. Um, it's not quite so horrible. And it's 15 degrees where you're at. The different seasons are only extreme at their apex. The upside is I have a large and interesting collection of seasonal clothing and great leather jackets. I had to when it gets cold, I have a sweatshirt or hoodies. That's all I have. I don't know if I have a heavier jacket. I did at one time. But yeah, when it gets really cold, I just wear lots of sweatshirts. I sometimes wear like 3 hoodies. So I have all these hoodies in the back hanging out. I make them kind of stick them in together so they don't look quite so bad because I don't have heavy jackets. We do have we did use them when we went up to Georgia this past time because it got really, really cold. I actually, when we went camping, for some reason, long underwear was on sale down here in Florida, and so I bought a bunch of them because they were really cheap. I bought a bunch of them and I just threw them in a box for camping, if we're ever out camping. And, we needed them. We took them up when we went, to Georgia this past time because it was freezing, and I actually had bought winter gloves, like skiing gloves, at Goodwill stores. Every time I saw some, I'd buy them. So we had good gloves to wear so that we actually kinda stayed warm. We could layer and stay warm, so it worked really good. And, Kegel's favorite dates are from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yes. That when I saw that, that's what I thought about. With our humidity, if 90 feels like 110. That's true. There was an extended anomaly going on where we only had one accumulating snowstorm in about 8 years. Don't know what to say about that. Weather, you never know. Our next day is USO Day. Yes, I typed that in correctly. It is USO, not UFO. From nationaltoday.com. The birthday celebration of the American nonprofit charitable corporation, the United Service Organization, Inc. It provides live entertainment, care packages, and much more. The USO is the bridge connecting overseas soldiers to their friends, families, and homes. The USO partnered with the War Department and later with the Department of Defense to serve everyone in military life. The troops fighting in World War II were the first to benefit from this organization's efforts, and now almost 4.9 million members are impacted by the USO. So, USO Day today. And it's 27 degrees in Augusta, Maine. Burr, too cold for me. And Kegel tells Tig that must be global warming. Mm. Mr. Angel, weather in my country is treacherous. You never know what's going to hit you. Heat, cold, wet, dry, all possible in a span of a few hours. Yes, well, we call our state the bipolar state because it could be cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, rainy in the evening. You just wait. I say wait an hour. If you don't like the weather, it is probably going to change. So, yes, um, I understand. And yes, USO, USO. Actually, in our airport, they have a little USO um, area where military can go if they fly into our neck of the woods. So that's really cool. Captain America was part of that too. Oh, well, you can wear your USO baseball cap today because it is USO Day. Very good. And our last day, it's actually today is the first day that it's being celebrated. It is Willie Mays Day, and it's February 4th, 2424. And they picked this day to start this celebration because Willie Mays wore the number 24 for 22 years. It's the most revered, um, it's most revered in the San Francisco Giants franchise history. He began his professional career in 1948 when he joined the Negro American League's Birmingham Black Barons. However, he found success with the New York Giants, who became the San Francisco Giants. Known for his incredible speed and strength, he was selected to play in the All-Star game 20 times. He won the Rookie of the Year award in 1951, National League MVP twice. He received 12 Golden Glove awards. He hit 660 home runs, and he helped lead the New York Giants to a World Series championship in 1954. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1979, and this is just to name a few of his achievements. On Willie Mays Day today, City Hall will be lit up in the Giants' colors, orange and black, and various other landmarks such as 24 Willie Mays Plaza and Oracle Park scoreboard will be decorated accordingly to celebrate. And today they will also announce that they are starting a Willie Mays Scholars Program. So the first ever celebration of Willie Mays Day is today, 2/4/24, to celebrate number 24, Willie Mays. That is so cool. Thank you, Mr. Angel, for stopping by. Appreciate it so much and enjoy your dinner. You have a great rest of your Sunday also. Well, the reason they did it today, is because of his number 24. They picked this date is specifically because it is 2/4/24, his number twice. So that's why they did it today to, commemorate him. So, very, very specific. His friend, um uh, worked on getting it on this very, very specific day. Yes, say hey, kid. Exactly. Yes. Willie Mays was a great New York baseball player. So that is our celebrations today. I just thought that one was really kind of neat to end on, it being the very first ever celebration. Um, it started today. So I think that is very, very neat. I get it, but yeah, they wanted yeah, this is the day they chose and their reason. Um, and this it gives significant to the number. 2/4, it'll always be on 2/4, which is his number. Um, and so people could remember it because of that. So that is our celebrations today. La-di-da on that. It is 11:24, an hour and 24 minutes into the show. I appreciate you all that are still watching. Um, Yes, you can keep baseball in the news by doing it in the off season. Absolutely. So that is our stuff for today. It is Sunday, February 4th, and I am all out of stuff to talk about. So guess what that means? We didn't even do a poll today. So sorry about that, guys. So I am going to start my shameless promotions because I have a show at 2 o'clock, and this will give me a chance to kind of get ready to get something to eat, kind of chill up. It wasn't baseball people, it was his friend, and it was his friend wanting to commemorate him, on a day that he thought, would be memorable, um, a memorable kickoff. So, yeah, it was started by his friend is the one who spearheaded this. So now we are going to start our shameless promotions, and here we go, everybody. We have today at 2 p.m. block party with Mrs. Deadman Walking. I will be doing the second peeing bear. This is Tinkles. I am waiting to get Oopsie, and then we can complete our little scenario that we will be doing. I think it's going to be really, really cute. Um, and as I said, Wizzy is not looking off to the side like he is in this one. He will be facing forward. But yes, we are be doing our second peeing bear today. Also, tomorrow at 2 p.m., I'm trying to get back into the routine of doing my builds at least twice a week. I am going to be doing the Minnesota mini city, the kitchen. I have already done the study, bathroom, and didn't I do another one? A study, a bathroom, I guess not. I thought I did 3 already. This will be my 3rd one. The kitchen, I also have the bedroom, and the only one that I need to get is, the living room. And then I'll have all 5 of them, and we can do our little things. Um So, yes, that will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Also, I will, if I ever do any impromptu streams, because if I'm bored, not just bored, but have time, you can follow me on Twix at MDadmanWalking to find out the times that I do those streams. Also, every morning at 10 a.m., barring family emergencies or events that I cannot get out of, we will be doing the stream at 10 a.m. daily. I am monetized on Twitch, so if you're over there and would like to support me by, I don't know which one is it, which one is it? Uh, Joining by subbing to me over on Twitch, that would be fantastic. I would love that. But if you're only on the YouTube side, I am not monetized yet. You can support me through Kofi, Ko-Fi, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. You can do a one-time or a monthly, daily donation. That'd be cool. Or a monthly donation to help me run my channel. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you don't want to give me money but would like to give me uh, something that I like, I do have a wish list on throne.com, Mrs. Deadman Walking 55. It is a privacy wish list, which means I will not know your personal information when you send me a gift, nor will you know my personal information. It is all done through Throne, and it is kept private. I have given gifts on this, and I have received gifts on this. It is extremely easy to do. And if it's something you would like to do, um, it would be appreciated. And if you give me um, a building kit, set, a Lego, or whatever sets I have on here, I will schedule that. if you so desire, you can be on the stream. If you don't want to be on the stream, you can be in the chat. If you don't care, you can just say build it whenever you want. It's up to you, but yes, you can go there and gift me something. And some of the gifts that I have received was the pig bear. We have Wizzy and Tinkles already. And I thank Daisy Blossom and Stunning and Brave Megatron for these wonderful gifts. I have already built one with Stunning, and that was so much fun. I am building this one on my own because there's a couple other builds that Daisy Blossom has gifted me that we are waiting to schedule a time. Uh, for them to be present to build, which are these Big Ben and Stonehenge. And as soon as we get a date uh, that they can participate, I will be doing these builds also. Builds that have already been done. We've done the Destiny 2 Advent Calendar gifted by Agent Atwood and the Starry Night that was gifted by Squeaka M. Much appreciated and enjoyed, and they're all my little displays where I can watch and enjoy them every day. So thank you guys so much for that. I have live streams and VODs on youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, twitch.tv, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers, and also my streaming schedules on Twix at MDadmanWalking. All these numbers are different. All these addresses are different. So if you go to my YouTube or Twitch, my About page, I have them all listed and the hyperlinks are there. So you don't really even have to think about them. You can just click and go to whichever stream you like. So thank you all very much for that. So we have still 3 people watching. Thank you guys very much for staying till the very end of the show. And we have 2 people over on the Twitch side. Um, I do not think I'm going to do a raid today. I do not see anybody to raid over there. So I will say to you all, let's look and see if there's anybody over on the YouTube side that we can check out. Let's see. Here we go. Let me figure out how to do this where I don't mess up everything. Okay. We are going to go over. Let's all go over and say hello to Appion. I'm going to post something here for you to copy and to post. Um, we don't normally do raids on YouTube, but we're going to. Um, um, okay, so I'm going to post this and you guys copy it. And when you go over there, um, let me go back over here. I messed this up. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to post this first. I want you guys to copy this. And then when I say goodbye, you guys jump over to this link here. You guys are going to have to manually go over there and let them know that we're rating and say hello to them. That would be fantastic. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Um, and you guys go over there and raid. It would be greatly appreciated. So see you next time. I'll see you around 2 o'clock, hopefully. And remember to be kind, show love, and you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Thank you all very much, and bye bye.